are your messages for the month of March. All of these readings are timeless, so take them as they resonate. Again, this is for my fire signs, my Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius placements. Anywhere in your chart where you may have fire, if this resonates, definitely take it, okay? Again, we're tapping in for messages for the month of March 2023. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you are someone who is returning, how you doing? Welcome back. You know how we do it over here is what I was trying to say. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and tap in and pull some cards. Of course, we're gonna start off with some overall energy, and then we'll slowly get into the rest of the reading. Okay, so let's get some opening messages. I usually don't use this deck to gather opening messages, but I picked it up, so obviously I might need to be using it. So we're gonna go with the flow, fire signs. If you haven't already, definitely make sure you go ahead, like, share, and subscribe. Turn your notifications on so that you are notified anytime I go live or anytime any new content is posted. Let's get two general cards for my fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We got air sign coming up. You could have air in your chart. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You can have those placements in your chart. We have manifestation. Let's get one more. And we have humility. Air sign, manifestation, and humility. At the bottom of the deck, we have change your mentality, change your reality. Okay? So like I said, some of you guys can have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your chart as well. That could be your sun sign as well. And your fire could be somewhere else in your chart. But what I'm seeing is the key to your manifestations, the key to these things coming in for you is for you to speak them. There's a need for you guys to speak, either speaking what you want, speaking what you want to see, speaking positives. There's something here with the throat chakra, okay? Because the air signs govern the airways. So that's the words that we speak. That's also our inner thoughts, okay? So what I'm hearing is your thoughts need to match your words and vice versa. Okay, so if you're somebody who is usually kind of negative in regards to the things that are going on around you, or when certain things are not going your way, you jump to getting negative, okay? This is definitely something that Spirit is saying you need to clean up, okay? We also have humility. So make sure that you're taking the humble route. And when I say the humble route, that doesn't mean, don't give yourself any credit, or, don't give yourself any, type of accolades or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? It's the difference between being humble and being conceited. You know what I'm saying? Or being confident and being conceited, okay? And it's almost like finding that perfect balance, okay? Figuring out, how much to gloat and be proud of yourself and that type of stuff. And then knowing when you're kind of going overboard. And at that point, it can become kind of energetically violent. Okay, I don't know if you guys have ever been around somebody who always talks about what they have or what they do, and in the midst of them doing that, they're also trying to put other people down. Okay, so Spirit is saying be careful about that. If you're somebody who sometimes struggle with talking about yourself too much, okay, that's also what I'm hearing. Every conversation is not about you. I heard that loud and clear. That's for somebody specific, okay? Every conversation is not about you. I don't know if you guys have ever had a conversation with somebody and you're trying to tell them something, and then they got to throw what happened to them last week in there when you just trying to share your little 2 cents, okay? Some of y'all got that type of energy, and Spirit is saying you may not be mindful of it, and you may not even mean any harm, okay? But just be more conscious of that, because sometimes you shut the people down around you by being too full of yourself, okay? All right, let's get 3 cards from here. Information for my fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Anything they need to know for the month of March 2023. Let's get 2 more here. Right. Those flew out. Okay, first card out, connect to confidence. Okay, so like I said, when it comes to your manifestations, you need to make sure that you're on the same page as the things that you're trying to manifest. Okay, making sure you're on the same frequency as the things that you're asking for. You can't have this inner confliction going on where your mouth is saying one thing but your mind is saying one thing, another thing. You're sending mixed signals. Okay, so Spirit is definitely saying raise your vibe. If you have air in your chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, definitely make sure you go watch the live reading from yesterday. There could be some messages there that could help you as well, or that can tie some things in together for you as well. Okay, we have raise your vibe and follow what makes you happy. Okay, so this is a time for you guys to follow the things that make you happy. Do the things that truly bring you joy, not the things that you think are going to get you any attention or any accolades or any love or support, or the things that you think people will like for you to do. Do the things that make you genuinely happy. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of you guys with this humility, you're not really living in your truth. You're not really doing things that truly bring you joy. Okay, what I'm also seeing is some of you guys may be in relationships or partnerships or friendships that just don't really give you anything. You're not really gaining anything from it. Some of you guys could be putting in way more than you're getting out, or vice versa, where you're, you know, taking a lot from those friendships and from those circles and not really putting anything into it. Okay, so take it how it resonates. All right. There could also be a lot of inner doubt, okay? Because I'm seeing this connected confidence, but I'm also seeing this eye on her third eye chakra. So a lot of you guys, again, you may be intuitively guided towards certain things. You may be following your intuition or have intuitive messages coming through, but you're not following what makes you happy because you're living in doubt, or you're living in fear, or you don't think that the things that you want are possible for you, okay? Let's go ahead and tap in and get some tarot and see what's really going on with y'all. Okay? Because so far, I'm like, what the hell? What's going on? Fire signs. If you know any fire signs, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius that can use these messages, definitely share this video with them. If you are watching the replay of this video, definitely also share this with anyone that you think can use these messages. Again, all of these messages will not resonate, so take what does. These messages are timeless. All of my readings are timeless, which means whenever you see them, if they resonate, take whatever messages resonate. All right? All right, fire signs. Let's see what's tea. Ooh. All right. Clear messages from my fire signs for the month of March 2023. All right, let's get 5 cards from here. Ooh. One at a time, please, Spirit. Thank you. Ace of Wands. So I see a lot of new ideas coming in for you guys. Again, with this following what makes you happy, there could be a lot of things that are coming to you guys intuitively, like I said, that you feel guided to do or participate in or start or create or whatever the case is. And this is the perfect time to do so. Manifestation is definitely heavy with this Ace of Wands as well, where you guys are trying to create your reality in a different way, okay? And if you're not doing this, and this is definitely what you should be doing, you have the power again to create your reality, okay? Remember at the bottom of the deck it said change your mentality and change your reality, okay? That was at the bottom of the deck earlier, okay? So you guys are definitely in a creation process, and there's nothing wrong with being in a creative process, okay? But you need to make sure that you are also confident in the things that you're creating, and confident when you start executing the things that your intuition have given you, okay? Because if you're moving without confidence and you're moving doubtfully, then how can you expect for some good things to come from what you're creating? It's just not going to work, okay? More messages from my fire signs. We have the 6 of Swords. Some of you guys are definitely guarded right now. Like you have your guard and your defenses up, okay? Some of you guys could also be guarded towards outside help. There could be people trying to help you or assist you, or you know that you need extra help or assistance in order to get to where you're trying to get to, but you being stubborn. I mean, that's just what it is. Some of y'all are just being stubborn. You want to do everything yourself. You want to, be the one maneuvering everything and putting everything out there and all of this other stuff. But Spirit is saying, okay, what if you need assistance? Okay, some of you guys, Spirit is saying you need an army. The things that you're going after, you need people behind you that can support you, that can push you, and that can show you things that you may not be able to see on your own. That's the reason why we all kind of need each other, right? It's like we don't need each other, specifically meaning we don't need certain individuals in order to be complete, in order to survive. But do we need each other as a whole? Absolutely. Because when we come together, we're bringing different ideas, different, just different things to the forefront, period. Different things to the table, period. Okay? So there's nothing wrong with teams. There's nothing wrong with groups. There's nothing wrong with getting any extra support or aid. Okay? For some of you guys, this may be Spirit pointing you to go back to school to maybe take some classes that are in direct alignment with what you're trying to go after as a goal. Okay? Some of you guys may need some type of paperwork or certificate or something, some type of paperwork, okay, to kind of get you past this current hump. Okay, so you may have to go to school to get it, or may have to take classes to get it, or something like that. There's some type of sacrifice that has to be made in order for you guys to really be able to create and fully walk into the things that you're creating. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. So you guys definitely could be money focused right now, prioritizing money, prioritizing finances, prioritizing business, prioritizing job or career right now. And there's nothing wrong with that. However, what I am getting is there's a need for balance. Okay, one thing that I've learned about finances: if your finances are all over the place, so is your root chakra. Point blank. Period. Point blank. Period. End of discussion. Period. Dot. Next. Okay, if you are having financial issues, your root chakra is unbalanced. Go look into what a balanced root chakra looks like, and go look into what an unbalanced root chakra looks like. As you start to understand how your chakra systems affect the physical things in your life, you will start to prioritize the spiritual energy that you carry. Okay, our chakras are connected to our spiritual energy, our spiritual essence. The way that we understand life, the way that we perceive life, and the way that we experience life is all happening through our chakra systems, or our energy portals, or our energy centers. Okay, so if you're having financial issues, that means that there's something wrong with your root chakra, because your root chakra is a chakra of stability. Stability is also finance. Okay, see how it all turns, comes together. Okay, so I'm hearing that some of you guys need to balance and work on your root chakra. And I'm actually going to pull a chakra card for you guys as well. I pulled one for air signs, so I'm going to pull one for you guys as well after I finish getting these last two cards. Yeah, what I say, balance. We have justice. Some of you guys will be receiving justice in a certain situation. We have the sun card at the bottom of the deck. So you guys could definitely be receiving justice to some extent. Okay, if you've been going to court or waiting for some type of information from court or a court case, okay, there could be good news coming in for that. I'm also hearing that, again, you guys need to prioritize balance. You could have Libra in your chart as well, or this could be represented with this air sign card is talking about. Libra is also an air sign. So if you have Libra in your chart, then this could definitely resonate. But even if you don't, there's a need for you guys to get more balance, okay? Mind, body, and soul. You guys could be seeing 333 as well, okay? You also could be seeing 666 or 66 or multiples of 6. Something could also be turning around for you by the time June comes, okay? So if you're waiting for June, if you are a Gemini, or if you just have Gemini in your chart, or you're an air sign, or have air in your chart, or something along those lines, something could be happening for you as well in the month of June. Okay. So we have the Moon card, okay? So there's definitely certain things that you guys have been asking for behind closed doors. There could also be certain things that you've been working on behind closed doors, whether it is, you know, yourself or your journey or whatever this career may be or whatever this job or this goal may be, okay? You guys are doing a lot of work behind closed doors, or just making a lot of requests, okay? Some of you guys could also be up late at night kind of brainstorming. 411 on my other clock, and then we have 4 pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So this is definitely in regards to stability and finances. But I'm definitely seeing some of you guys at night either brainstorming or wrecking your brain about what you're going to do about certain things, or not even being able to get a good night's rest because you're worried about certain things happening or certain things not being taken care of or not being able to afford certain things or whatever the case is, okay? And Spirit is saying, instead of using that time to focus on what's not working for you, use this time to visualize what you want. Anytime you start getting worried about bills, or you start to get these, you know, random reminders that we get within ourselves, you know, when certain things are not going the way that we want them to go, and we get worried, instead of, you know, embracing that thought of worry, change that to something more positive. So for example, if I have a bill due next week, okay, and I go to bed tonight, which is a week from when I need to have the money for the bill, I may wake up and just be up and tossing and turning all night because I'm focused on not being able to pay this bill. But instead, I can be up happy, thinking about how good it's going to feel to be able to pay this bill on time. Instead, I can be visualizing my life after paying that bill because I'm not worried about the bill getting paid because I know it's going to get paid. Or I can be writing out some affirmations that I can say to myself, or repeating some type of positive chant that will keep my mind, you know, aligned with the things that I'm trying to call in, okay? So, again, when you change your mentality, you change your reality. If you are thinking about negatives and your mind is always focused on things going wrong, always focused on the negative, then of course you're going to attract that to you. I mean, it's not going to just go away, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, you're not going to just get what you want even though you've been sending mixed signals. It just doesn't work like that. Okay, so this is definitely a time to make sure that you guys are being as positive minded as you possibly can and transmuting that energy. I'm hearing the alchemist. Okay, be an alchemist. Alchemy, you know, alchemy is taking one thing and transforming it into something else. And us melanated beings, we have the absolute 100% authority to do just that. So definitely make sure that you utilize that. All right, let's clarify this Ace of Wands. I'm saying somebody just wakes up one day. This could either be a message coming from a dream or your intuition. But it's just like you just get this idea. Like somebody's just going to get this amazing idea. And it's literally going to be a life-changing fucking idea. We got Leo, so we got fire showing up in its own reading. We also got air again at the bottom of the chart. Some of you guys, and Gemini, again, like I said. Some of you guys could definitely be connected to an air sign or have air in your chart somewhere because it keeps popping up, okay? But we have Leo clarifying this Ace of Wands. So like I said, there's going to be something that comes to you guys that literally changes your fucking life. It's going to come out of nowhere, okay? And the passion that you're going to get behind it, the passion that you have to have behind this is what's going to propel you forward. This is why the Leo is coming out, okay? The Leo, you know, is one of the most passionate signs of the zodiac. They are very driven, okay? And they love to get shit done. I mean, that's just how they are. That's their personality. So the passion that's going to come behind this inspired idea or whatever comes to you all is really going to be the thing that kind of rockets you to your next level, and, you know, help you get to this next place of ascension, okay? Some of you guys could also be Leos as well, or just have Leo highly aspected in your chart, okay? But I'm also seeing a balance of the heart chakra as well. Anytime I, you know, see the lion for Leo, I always think sometimes about the cowardly lion, because that's almost like how Leos are. Like, they bark loud, you know what I'm saying? They can be aggressive, they can be all in your face, they can be, you know, show-offs in a sense, you know, like the lion is. I'm the king of the jungle, you know, kind of walk around with that type of air about themselves, okay? But sometimes when they get scared or when things not going their way, they get scared and they turn into little babies and they completely switch up and they go into hermit mode and then they don't want to talk to nobody, then they don't want to be around people. Okay, so I'm getting this the cowardly lion vibes, okay, with this reading as well. Don't allow, you know, what you can't see to scare you more than what you actually do see. We allow what ifs to scare us more than what is actually happening. Okay, so stay focused on what is actually happening. Okay, and also stay focused on the things that you're attracting in. Okay, your mind shapes your reality, so definitely keep that in mind. That might be a mantra for you guys. So if you meditate, you know what I'm saying, you could be, one of your mantras could be with the change of my mentality, I change my reality, or I create my reality, or something like that, something along those lines. Okay, all right, let's clarify the Six of Swords. Just be alone for now and develop your craft. So like I said, a lot of you guys could be putting up these boundaries, okay, where you feel like you don't want to be around people. Things may not be going the way that you want them to go. And like I said, when my fire signs get to a place where things aren't moving the way that they want them to move, they can become recluse. They back up from everybody. And fire signs are the life of the party. They usually out and about and all over the place. But when certain things are not going according to their liking, they get very withdrawn. Okay? So a lot of you guys are like, I just want to be by myself right now and work on what the fuck I need to work on. Okay? And that's fine. But don't close yourself completely out to the point where you don't have any support. Okay, don't close yourself completely out to the point where you feel like you have to do everything by yourself, because you don't. Okay, there's people around you that want to help you, or there's help that you can go seek in order to, you know, help facilitate you get into this next place. Okay, let's clarify this Queen of Pentacles for my fire signs. The Sun card. So like I said, finances could be very, very good. Some of you guys could also have some new love coming in or a new relationship coming in with this Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. But overall, I see if you guys really get out of your own head, and like I said, focus on your heart chakra as well, because I just realized that this was located in her heart space. Focusing on your heart chakra, focusing on your mentality, there's no option but for you guys to have the Sun, which is the happiest card of the fucking tarot. Okay, it's the happiest card that you can possibly fucking get. So you guys can absolutely have the life that you want. You can absolutely live in abundance. You can absolutely live in prosperity, but you first have to get out of your own head, and you have to change and shift your mentality so that you can continuously attract this positive energy. Leo is also represented by the Sun as well, so Leo is showing up all in this reading. Okay, this could also be representing strength. Anytime Leo shows up, that also represents strength. Okay, so some of you guys need to be more strong, more strong will, have more strong nature about you. Okay, there's certain things that you're going to have to do, certain sacrifices you're going to have to make, and Spirit is saying you're going to have to be strong about it, because at the end of the day, you're going to be able to have the Sun. Okay, but you have to first kind of travel through the darkness sometimes to get to the light. Okay, let's clarify the Justice card for my fire signs. Way too many. One at a time, please, for Justice. On my fire signs. Pisces. Pisces has came up in this reading and air signs reading. Okay, so there's definitely some things that could be coming in this month. Okay, like I said, we are in Pisces season right now until the 20th, and then we begin the new year on the 20th. That's when we officially walk into the new year, which is Aries season. Okay, so there could definitely be some balancing happening in Pisces season or within the next couple of weeks. Okay, I also see you guys starting to prioritize, like I said, being balanced, so mind, body, and soul being on the same page. Okay, this could also be what Spirit wants you to focus on throughout this Pisces month, okay, or Pisces cycle. Okay, you also can have Pisces in your chart somewhere, whether it's your sun, moon, rising, or any planetary or house placements. Definitely check your chart. If you do not know your birth chart or you need assistance pulling your birth chart, In the description after this video, my link tree is there. Reach out to me and we can definitely make sure that you get your birth chart, okay? But with this Pisces energy, Pisces are the dreamers, okay? Pisces is all about visualization. They're all about dreams. They're all about, you know, living in whatever reality you create for yourself. If you know a Pisces can sometimes come off as like ditzy or naive, just because of the fact that the obvious could be right in front of them and they still will pretend like something else is going on, okay? Because they can be very out of touch with actual reality, because they are the dreamers. So they live in this dream fantasy. They can create whatever fantasy they want and make it reality for them, okay? But this is the energy that Spirit is saying you guys need to be in. You need to be in this visualization energy. You need to be in this manifestation energy. This is why Pisces are one of the #1 manifestors of the whole entire zodiac, because they don't give a fuck about reality sometimes. Majority of the times they can give a fuck about what's actually going on. And this is why they're able to quickly manifest the things that they want, because they will ignore what they see and continue to, you know, give themselves or feed themselves the things that they want to see in their life, and they make that their reality, okay? So this is what Spirit is saying for you all. In order to balance your mind, body, and soul, in order to get on the same page, in order to be aligned with the things that you're trying to manifest, with the things that you're trying to call in, you know, with, you know, following the things that make you happy, okay? You're gonna have to raise your vibration, like we talked about in the beginning, okay? Raising your vibration. You're gonna have to connect to confidence, like we talked about in the beginning, okay? You're gonna have to allow yourself to visualize the things that you want and believe that you are worthy enough to have them, which is also a very important part of this process. If you don't think that you're worthy, then why would Spirit give it to you? If you don't think that you're worthy, then why are you sitting there trying to manifest it, okay? You got to make sure that all parts of your being are all on the same page, so that you're not sending mixed signals. All right, let's clarify the moon card. Woo, that flew. Argue for your limitations and you get to keep them, okay? So like I said, a lot of you guys are contemplating the different things that you want, the different things that you want to see in your life, and Spirit is saying you're going to have to fight for it. Argue for your limitations and you get to keep them. That means when you argue for the things that you want, when you argue for the things that you believe in, when you fight for the things that you believe in, then you get to keep them. When you fight for your boundaries, then you get to keep them. When you make people respect you, then they have to respect you, okay? Whether they fucking like it or not, okay? Fight for your limitations. Fight for yourself. Fight for the things that you want. Like I said, a lot of you are using this late nighttime, you know, to kind of be in a negative energy, or using your downtime to kind of, you know, be in this negative energy, or have these negative reminders of what's going wrong in your life, instead of being positive. And then when you start to continuously attract negativity, now all of a sudden you're confused. Well, all you're thinking about 24/7 is the negatives. All you're thinking about 24/7 is what could possibly go wrong. So when it does go wrong, why are you surprised? Okay? We got happy home at the bottom of the deck. We got air popping up again. And we also have don't focus on monetary issues, focus on spirit, which has also been a consistent message popping up in the last couple of readings. If you did not watch the general reading for the month of March, definitely make sure you go check that out as well. Okay? Let's pull a chakra card for you guys, because like I said, I was definitely feeling the need for you all to kind of focus on your root chakra this month. But let's see what other chakras might come out. All right. Alright, let's get a chakra card for my fire signs for the month of March 2023. We have relationships. So this is dealing with the root chakra as well, okay? So relationships, like I said, could definitely be something that you guys need to focus on. Like I said, a lot of you guys are distancing yourself from the people around you, from the relationships that you may have with people around you because of your current situation. But Spirit is saying allow those people to come in and help you. If you have people that really want to support you, let them support you. What's the point of having people in your life if you can't rely on them when you need it? Even if they can't give you any money or actually help you with what you're going through. They can at least be a shoulder to cry on, or an ear to hear, or someone who can maybe give you some type of sound advice, or point out some type of positivities for you, or something. Okay, don't shut yourself down and close yourself off, and then, you know, ostracize yourself from the world and stay in this low vibrational ass frequency, because nothing is going to come from that. Okay, I'm also saying some of you guys may be being sucked dry from some of the relationships in your space as well, which could be why you're feeling this low vibration. You may be around somebody who is negative, who doesn't really believe in the things that you're trying to go after, and that's why you're continuously focused on the negative, because you have negative ass people around you that keep on trying to give you reasons of why you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that. Okay, so check your circle. Let's get another card for my fire signs for the month of March. We have divine wisdom. Okay, this is dealing with the sacral chakra. Okay, so dealing with the sacral chakra, or this could also be the solar plexus. Okay, there is wisdom coming down and being passed down from your lineages. Okay, so this could be esoteric information, you know, knowledge and wisdom from the other side, from the astral realms. You can have certain ancestors that are now coming around you, who are, you know, giving you certain little things in your intuition. Okay, this is why intuition is so important to pay attention to, because we always are receiving messages from the spiritual realm, but we're just not consciously aware of them, so we miss the fucking message. Okay, so definitely make sure that you're paying attention to your intuition. If your intuition is telling you something, if you feel intuitively guided to do something or to take some type of action, definitely make sure that you go ahead and do it. Okay, especially if it's something that keeps repeating to you. Your intuition will always be subtle. It's never going to scream at you and be like, hey bitch, go over there. Your intuition is not going to do all that. Okay, if you walking left, your intuition will be like, you need to turn around and go right. It's just gonna be that simple. It's not gonna be like, hey, excuse me, ma'am, I don't know if you can hear me or not, but you need to turn around and go right. Like, it's never gonna do all that. It's always gonna be the first voice that you hear, or the gut feeling that you experience first. Okay, your intuition is always first. Everything after that first thought, that first inner feeling, that first intuitive hint is your ego giving you reasons or excuses to not listen to what you just heard clear from your intuition. Okay, let's get one more card for my fire signs. Oof, that flew. Soul healing. Okay, this is also dealing with the sacral chakra, or the solar plexus. It can be either or, but a lot of you guys are going to have to do some childhood healing. There could definitely be some things from your childhood that are causing you to kind of be more negative than you are positive. There can also be some things from your childhood that cause you to see things in such a negative way, or, you know, have such a negative outlook, or even go into hermit mode and withdraw yourself 333 on the clock. So like I said, you guys could be seeing 333. But, you know, things that make you want to withdraw yourself from people, places, and things. Okay, so definitely pay attention to that. Don't allow people to, you know, get into your ear. Don't allow things from your past to, you know, be reasons of why you don't move forward. Okay, just because something happened a certain way years ago, or just because somebody told you years ago that you ain't shit and you're not smart enough, and, you know, nothing's ever going to happen for you or whatever else, doesn't mean that it's true. Okay, just because somebody else said it to you does not mean that it's true. It's always about how you feel about yourself and what you think about yourself only. Everything else and anything else doesn't fucking matter. Okay, it does not fucking matter. As long as you see yourself clearly and you're able to, you know, gauge yourself accordingly, then that's all that fucking matters. Okay, moving consciously. All right, let's get some general messages for my fire signs for the month of March. Self-sabotage. What did I say? Negative ass mentality. Negative ass mentality, fire signs. Stop being so fucking negative. You are self-sabotaging. You think it's snakes around you that's fucking up your fucking journey. You the snake. You are the snake, fire signs. You think that it's people trying to slither around you and cause this to go wrong for you and cause that to go wrong for you. You are the snake. 2 and 4 also reduces to 6. And remember, we got the 6 of Swords. Okay, talking about not allowing people to come and help you, talking about being blocked off or closed off. Okay, you are the snake to yourself. You're snaking yourself out of the things that you want. You fucking up the shit for yourself. Nobody has to come in and do anything to you, because you're handling it all good by yourself, with your negative thoughts, with your negative feelings, with your negative words about yourself, about your life, about your situation. It's on you. Look, storms at the bottom of the day. You're creating these storms. You're creating these storms for yourself. I tell y'all all the time, whatever you are experiencing in life right now at this moment, you created it. Point blank period. Whether you made a decision to get yourself here, or whether you neglected to make a decision to keep yourself from getting here, either way, you are the reason why you are exactly where you are. You can't blame nobody else. It's not nobody else's fault. It is only on you. You create your reality. Okay, let's get some more cards here for my fire signs. Grounding, like I said, root chakra. Okay, grounding. We also got wounded healer at the bottom. So some of y'all are trying to do everything, like I said, for everybody else, but you're neglecting yourself. You need soul healing yourself. Okay, and this could be what spirit is trying to make happen for you during Pisces season, to help you balance out. It's time for you to ground yourself. Grounding, a part of grounding yourself is working on your root chakra. If you don't know how to ground, go look at how to balance out your root chakra. It's going to give you so many different ways and methods and stuff that you can use to ground. The easiest way to ground is to be outside in nature. Okay, it's getting a little bit warmer in certain places. The sun is out a lot more in certain places, so get you some sunlight, at least 8 to 10 minutes of sunlight a day if you can. I know sometimes it's going to be raining and stuff, especially as we go into this new year in springtime, you know, when it starts raining and everything. So get as much sunlight as you possibly can, and get as much nature time as you possibly can. So spend as much time outside in nature, you know, as you can. Maybe sit by a tree, lay in the grass, something like that. Okay, crying is also a part of, you know, cleansing and releasing and getting your root chakra together. Okay, let's get another card for my fire signs. Radical rebirth. Okay, you guys can be saying 555. We already talked about 333. We talked about 666 already. You can also be saying 555. Okay, and this is signifying a rebirth. This card, in some type of way, shape, or form, as far as rebirth, has come out in every reading that I've done for the past couple of days. Okay, this is the rebirthing stage. This is the rebirthing process. Okay, as we move into this new year, we are being reborn. There are new things that are going to be blooming and being created and blossoming and all types of different things. Okay, so in order for you to have a successful rebirthing period, you have to have a successful death period, and that doesn't mean physically die. Okay, so stay with me. It means that the old things that no longer serve you have to be gone. The old relationships gotta get up out of here. Old people, places, and things gotta go. Old mentalities gotta go. Old ideologies gotta go. Anything from the past, anything from the present that does not serve where you're trying to get to, it needs to be released now. A lot of times we want to wait until we get to where we want to get to, and then we think that we can now do all of the cleanup that we need to do once we get there. No, you gotta start cleaning in advance. Because by the time we enter into this next season, which is March 20th to the 21st, which is Aries season, aka the new year, the start of the new cycle, okay? You're not going to have any space for things to flow into, because your space is still cluttered with all of the shit that you're holding on to. Okay? So you have to release first. Release fear, release doubt, and release the things that no longer serve you. People, places, and things. Brazen, okay? So you're going to have to be brave. Like I said, the cowardly lion. It presents as a person who is so brave and a go-getter and all this other stuff. But then when stuff starts happening, they get a little scared. Okay? Spirit is saying be brave. Be confident. Okay? This is going back to this confidence card. Be confident in yourself. Be confident in the things that you are creating for yourself. Okay, be confident in your own abilities to get the things that are for you. Okay, let's get one more card for my fire signs, and then we're gonna close out with a couple of my other messages. Wounded Healer came out. Now I already clarified this from being at the bottom of the deck. Wounded Healer. 1 and 5 reduces to 6. So like I said, 6 could be showing up really heavy. And look who's at the bottom of the deck. Alchemy. I told y'all about alchemy earlier in the reading. Okay? Alchemy, taking one thing and transforming it into another thing. You have the power to do so. You cannot heal people if you are wounded. You cannot help other people if you have not first helped yourself. And this is basically the gist of what Spirit is saying for you all. Alright? So let's get 3 cards from here to close us out. Again, if the messages have been resonating, definitely make sure you leave a thumbs up. Also, again, share these messages with anyone who you think can use them. Anyone with fire placements. Okay? Alright. Let's close out with 3 of these. Oops. Alright. 3 cards for my fire signs. Any remaining messages, Spirit? Any messages to close out for my fire signs? Figure shit out on your own. Okay? So like I said, some of you guys can have people around you who don't believe in the things that you're going after, who may not believe in the things that you're doing, who may not understand the creativity, okay, that you're putting into your life. They may not understand how you're following what makes you happy. They may not understand why that thing even makes you happy, okay? Spirit is saying, do that shit on your own. If you're running into people like that, do that shit on your own. If you're running into people who, you know, talk shit about the things that you're trying to do for yourself and the ways that you're trying to grow and the ways that you're trying to evolve, then leave them be. Let they ass go. We only fuck with people that fuck with us. That need to be somebody's motto for the rest of the year. We only fuck with people that fuck with us. We only support people that support us. We only invest time, energy, and effort into people who do the same for us. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay? Get another card for my fire signs for the month of March. One card at a time. Thank you. Don't believe every shitty thought you have. Thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastards. What did I just say about the mentality? We've been talking about the mentality this whole fucking reading. Stop believing every negative ass thing that pops up in your fucking head. Damn it. You are creating these thoughts. You are creating these thoughts, whether it be out of trauma. Sometimes it's just a trauma response. I'm so used to everything fucking up that now I just expect for everything to fuck up. And I just feed that to myself all day. That's something that you have to go back and heal. This is why Spirit said you need to go do some soul healing. Because you're trying to create, you're trying to manifest, okay? You're trying to live a certain type of lifestyle, but it's not aligning with the way that you think. It's not aligning with, you know, the ways that you speak about yourself. Okay? Don't believe every shitty fucking thought you had. Alright? Feed yourself new things. Create some positive affirmations that you can use and repeat to yourself every day. You look like a shit show. Damn, they just went on your ass. You're a hot mess. Fact. Clean yourself up. So like I said, this Pisces season is all about getting aligned. This Pisces season is all about getting balanced, okay? This Pisces season is all about focusing on the things that you need to focus on, okay? This Pisces season is all about getting yourself together so that you can walk swiftly and easily into this new beautiful energy as it presents itself to you with this new beginning, with the new year, okay? So thank you guys for watching. I hope that all of these messages resonated in some type of way, shape, or form. Again, if anything resonated or you like the messages that you've been hearing, make sure that you go like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you are alerted anytime I go live or post or upload any future content. Other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow. I am doing water sign readings tomorrow, so I'll see you guys there.